Yo, what's shaking? It's your boy Atti. Welcome to the Atti Calendar, the season 2, Atti season 2025. We back, and today is Storytime Sundays. And on Storytime Sundays, what we do is we wild out. We give you a story about Atti, my life. It usually pertains to music, but it's about whatever. Storytime, baby. Let's get it. Storytime Sundays. Boop! In the building. Atti Calendar. Let's go. Yo, what's shaking? It's your boy Atti Calendar Season 2. Atti season is out now. But do remember, Urban Trauma Chapters 1 through 5 out now on all platforms. Make sure y'all go get that. Make sure y'all get familiar. Show me love. Bushwick. We in the building. Brooklyn shit. Brooklyn spread love. Let's get it. Your boy Atti. I'm off this. Yo, what's shaking? It's your boy Atti. Welcome to the Atti Calendar Season 2. Today is Storytime Sunday. You already know where you see that X. That's where we at. And I got to double up. Today's Monday. I was supposed to get up that Storytime Sunday yesterday, but, I had just came home yesterday from a New York trip. Had a show. And that's what today's Storytime Sunday is about. I'm going to tell you about my weekend. So, boom. As y'all know, May 31st, this Saturday it just passed, was the Bushwick Collective. Big shout out to my bro, Big Bushwick, Energy, Xavier, Saw You Rises. Got on that stage and did what he do, you know what I'm saying? And I had a crazy ass day, right? Because I had a show, but the show was in Queens. These niggas knew that it was the Collective, bro. They know that most of us from Bushwick, and he knew we was gonna pull up to the Collective. So they had they check in at a certain time. So what I did was I did the Fred Flintstone. I had to be two places at one time. What I did was I went to the Collective. I watched my boy perform. Boom, let him know I was in the building. Then I took off, ran back to my crib, changed my clothes, got ready for the show, came back. Certain people were still in attendance. I ain't bump into Sosa. I don't know what happened. I ain't bump into Xavier. We didn't get to take flicks or nothing. But he know I was there. I was in attendance, bigging him up, singing the music, did what I had to do. I just, I had a pull a yabba dabba do, nigga. I had to run back. I had to run back and forth because regardless of anything, I had to make sure I was there to show love. Just because it's big Bushwick energy. The Bushwick Collective it's good to be there just to show love, bro. Like, even if you not doing nothing, if you're not performing, if you're not selling nothing, is you from Bushwick, it's good to be there just for the energy, bro. Just to show love and support. So I was out there, show my love, came back, bumped into, C, bumped into a lot of the homies. Big shout out to Expo. Seek and Expo also performed in the spot where I was at. Big shout out to Lab Rat Nation. That powered that. Big shout out to Kels. Big shout out to Lega the Great. They had it was their birthday celebration. Plus, they had dropped the Lab Rat album. Fire. There's a lot of if you haven't got familiar with that, make sure y'all get familiar with that. Lab Rat Nation, the album. It's a compilation of different artists. There's definitely some gems on there. Make sure y'all get familiar with that. Lab Rat Nation, the album, out now. Bunch of dope artists on that. Bunch of dope tracks. Some singles. There's some club bangers. There's some real hip hop on there. Big shout out to 4Kels. 4Kels. They don't know. Do you know? Nah, that's my shit though. But real talk, it was lit. Spider Cuz was in the building. Big shout out to Spider Cuz. Suck my... I can't get on Spider Cuz level. I don't have that energy. But big shout out to Spider Cuz. Spider Cuz was in the building. Just, just showing love. Giving people content to throw out there. You know what I'm saying? With him in the content. Niggas is able to, show that niggas is working. You know what I'm saying? So big shout out to Spider Cuz for pulling up. Big shout out to Lab Rat Nation for making that happen. And you know, we was in the building strong. We was in the building strong. Had a few artists that we already know each other. We already familiar with each other's energy. So we showed each other mad love. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to all the ladies that was in the building. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't never have to really do that unless y'all showing up for yourself. When y'all show up for up and coming artists, that's the realest shit you could do, right? That's the realest shit you could do is show up for somebody that's trying. So somebody and that's on anything. That's the streets, that's school, that's sports, music. If you could show up for somebody that's trying, that's love right there. And I respect everybody that pops out to any of these shows. When I'm trying to do my thing, anybody that pops out, I respect you. Y'all the real MVP because, like I said, y'all show up for somebody that's trying. And that means a lot. A lot of people don't do that. Trust me, if more people did that, niggas will blow up way quicker, y'all. Just know y'all have the power, bro. The power in showing love can change lives, bro. And that's a big fucking deal. So that's like if I did anything in this Storytime Sunday, that's the gem I want to leave you with. Showing love can change lives. Remember that. It's your boy Atti, and yeah, man, we pulled up, performed. Big shout out to P Killer on the camera. P Killer caught everybody's performance. So, you know, if y'all had a performance or whatever, and y'all didn't really get no footage, holla at P Killer. He definitely got footage of y'all. All the artists, holla at P Killer. P Killer GT, Gotta Eat family, you already know. Make sure y'all tap in with P Killer, tap in with the Gotta Eat page. There's a lot of heat up there, a lot of freestyles. P Killer is doing these mic drops. So for any artists that need mic drops, you need content, holla at P Killer ASAP. P Killer is definitely out there getting the mic drops done, helping people get content to build their page, and you know what I'm saying. And he's just working with people. You know what I'm saying. His prices is not crazy. He's working with people. So make sure y'all tap all artists tapping with P Killer ASAP. That nigga's a platform on the go. Real talk. So yeah, we was in the building. There's weed in the building, drinks in the building. They even had empanadas in the building. It was a nice spot in Queens. And big shout out to BQ Mommy. You already know, getting people on these stages. I fucks with that. Dope artists love dope stages, bro. So big shout out to the people that get artists on these stages. We really need more like y'all. And tore it up, bro. You already know. Atti come on. We perform Homicide in Bushwick. P Killer hit me with the intro. I did Joke for the first time. That's the first time I ever performed that. The energy was crazy. I already know Spider Cuz was gonna get crazy on that. You know, he gets sturdy all day. His energy is insane. So big shout out to Spider Cuz getting sturdy to that. And it was just lit. We had a good night. All around, had a good day, had a good night in New York. I usually get anxiety when I go down there. It's too much traffic and a whole bunch of shit going on. But it was a good day all around. It was all around good day. And my Sunday, I got home and I slept. Not even gonna lie, I lost my voice a little bit. Shit was hurting a little bit. My throat was all fucked up. Pause. Big Cameron and Mace pause. But, you know, Sunday I just kind of relaxed. That's why I'm getting this out now. But you already know your boy Atti Calendar Season 2, 2025, Atti season, Storytime Sunday. And that was my story. I went to the city. We tore it up. Big shout out to Lab Rat Nation. Big shout out to the Bushwick Collective. Next year, I'm on that stage. Bushwick Collective, make sure y'all holler at me next year. Real talk. You need Atti in the building. Atti tears it down. Big shout out to the Emerald Dispensary. That's coming up soon. Make sure y'all get familiar with that. Make sure y'all pop out for the Emerald Dispensary block party. Your boy Atti, Storytime Sunday. Boop! You already know how we do it. I'm off this. Peace.